In the 8th year, the free cities of Genabackis established contracts with a number of mercenary armies to oppose the Imperium's advance. Prominent among these were the Crimson Guard, under the command of Prince Kaz Devor, see volumes 3 and 5, and the Tiste Andii regiments of Moonspawn, under the command of Caladan Brood and others. The forces of the Malazan Empire, commanded by High Fist Dujek One-Arm, consisted in that year of the 2nd, 5th, and 6th armies, as well as legions of Maranth. In retrospect, 2 observations can be made. The first is that the Maranth Alliance of 1156 marked a fundamental change in the science of warfare for the Malazan Imperium, which would prove efficacious in the short term. The second observation worth noting is that the involvement of the sorceress Tiste Andii of Moonspawn represented the beginning of the continent's sorcery enfilade, with devastating consequences. In the year of Burned Sleep 1163, the Siege of Pale ended with a now legendary sorcerer's conflagration. Imperial Campaigns 1158 to 1194, Volume 4, Genabackis, Imrigan Talabant, born 1151. Chapter 1. The old stones of this road have rung with iron black-shod hoofs and drums, where I saw him walking up from the sea between the hills, soaked red in sunset he came. A boy among the echoes. Sons and brothers all in ranks of warrior ghosts, he came to pass where I sat on the worn final league stone at day's end. His stride spoke loud, all I needed know of him on this road of stone. The boy walks, another soldier, another one, bright heart, not yet cooled to hard iron. Mother's Lament, Anonymous. 1161st year of Burned Sleep, 103rd year of the Malazan Empire, 7th year of Empress Laseen's rule.
Prod and pull,
the old woman was saying.
'Tis the way of the Empress, as like the gods themselves.
She leaned to one side and spat, then brought a soiled cloth to her wrinkled lips.
3 husbands and 2 sons I saw after war.
The fisher girl's eyes shone as she watched the column of mounted soldiers thunder past, and she only half listened to the hag standing beside her. The girl's breath had risen to the pace of the magnificent horses. She felt her face burning, a flush that had nothing to do with the heat. The day was dying, the sun's red smear over the trees on her right, and the sea's sighing against her face had grown cool.
That was in the days of the Emperor,
the hag continued.
Could roast the bastard soul on a spit, but look on, lass. Laseen scatters bones with the best of them. She started with his, didn't she now?
The fisher girl nodded faintly. As befitted the lowborn, they waited by the roadside, the old woman burdened beneath a rough sack filled with turnips, the girl with a heavy basket balanced on her head. Every minute or so, the old woman shifted the sack from one bony shoulder to the other. With the riders crowding them on the road and the ditch behind them a steep drop to broken rocks, she had no place to put down the sack.
Scatters bones, I said. Bones of husbands, bones of sons, bones of wives and bones of daughters. All the same to her, all the same to the Empire.
The old woman spat a second time.
3 husbands and 2 sons, 10 coin apiece a year. 5 of 10's 50. 50 coin a year's cold company, lass. Cold in winter, cold in bed.
The fisher girl wiped dust from her forehead. Her bright eyes darted among the soldiers passing before her. The young men atop their high-back saddles held expressions stern and fixed straight ahead. The few women who rode among them sat tall and somehow fiercer than the men.